bird which is on the top of the doko, and you think the bird is just like that in the sky, you know, and the bird is resting on a doko. If the bird is too big, a very big bird, pass through, scare, and he start to fly because he can pass through. Okay, now we're not going to go too much on that because we have a lot more important than that. That's only materialistic, and we are here mainly for the spirituality. We went after that to Maidoko, which was in an island on the middle of the ocean. They have a planet with one sun. It's a bit like us, and it's not, if you like. First of all, the colors are, you can call monochromatic. Instead, we have colors like we have, everything is mixed up. The monochromatic, and everything seems to be lightened inside, like you see a leaf of a tree, and you think the light is inside the leaf of the tree. It's very difficult to explain, as I say, the book's very difficult, but it is absolutely magic and beautiful. The only problem I had was the luminosity. For our eyes, earthly people, the luminosity is too strong, and as I explained, I find it, for the first time in my life, I find it because of the beauty of the color and luminosity one time. But I'm going much too fast. I want you to understand what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, we took, after that, we took the platform and we went to Maidoko. That's just what I tell you. But I have to tell you something. I've been surprised because I start to meet people there, a few people at the airspace, and everybody, first of all, looks like very happy, but everybody looks the same age. About 22, 23 is a good age. So I was wondering, and of course Tao reading my mind all the time, say, yes, Michel, it looks like that because we prefer to look young, and we have the secret and the knowledge of regenerating ourselves at will.
Could you stop for a second?
We flew, as I tell you, we passed over the sea with always that flying platform. I saw beautiful bird, we passed through the forest, and finally the ocean, and we went to what we call, she call, I call, Maidoko. It was a doko that, like that. By the way, everybody saw that doko we show at the beginning. Everybody understand that photograph have been, can you show the doko again? That photographs have been taken by NASA on the hidden face of the moon. I know in a hidden face of the moon is alien bases for very long time ago, for thousands of years. And it is very interesting because as you see, that photograph is by the NASA, the American. Yesterday on television, her name, Kirian, told me I should talk to NASA, by the way. If I had time, I could tell her that. Because that's not me, that's NASA. It's very interesting, that photograph, because Tom find it, you know. Now they take it very secret, but at that time it was a leaking, and somebody pinched that photograph because it's exactly, almost exactly, what the doko looks, you know. You can see, like I told you there, they say it's like a half egg, okay. So I had my doko was like that, okay, half egg this way, huge from here to the other end of the room there. Okay, the detail you have them in a book for inside what it is. You got a relaxation place and so on, even a mini swimming pool if you like. And they take, by the way, the water, and it came from the air. They transform the air in water. They have tremendous technology. I was all the time amazed. But we were there for a little while when suddenly we heard laughing, etc. And all the crew from the spacecraft came and joined us. And I was amazed they didn't have a spacesuit anymore. They were all in robes. Everybody on that planet wear robes. Coming about middle of the legs. Robes. And full of colors, different colors, all unwind like that. Very beautiful. Same time different to the neighbor, and same time almost the same. And I've been told, can I have the aura, please? I've been told they wear those clothes because the clothes are match with their aura. I didn't quite understand that at that moment. So they all came and we were talking, having a bit of hydromel, as I explained what it is in the book. That drink they have, pretty good. The food is no good, but the drink good. And we had having a good time for a while, and I don't know how yes, I remember now. They made levitate the glasses and everything, just like that. And I was open mouth, and as usual, and suddenly Tao herself say, I'm going to show you something, but she knew what she was doing. Of course, each time it was for a reason, you'll see later. And she started to levitate. Cross legs like that, and levitation. She levitated, she went right up on the top of the doko. So I was, and suddenly I look around me, and nobody was looking at Tao. Everybody was looking at me, having a very good time, because I looked, of course, like an idiot. For them, it was absolutely normal, and for me, because you heard about yogis levitating, yeah, but you never seen them. And I never seen them either. And when I saw that person levitating, I was very amazed. Okay, then everybody went, and I went and I slept in that doko, and the next morning, Tao came to me, and I had my bath and everything, and I had the suit they gave me, they built specially for my size, space suit, and she told me to not wearing it, and she gave me a robe at my size. Then I had another surprise. I wear the robe and I almost fainted. I was almost like a drunk, like if you drink 2 bottles of wine for a few seconds. She said, don't worry, it will be all right in a few moments. What's going on? She said, no, it's simple. It's very simple, Michel. We give you that robe and we build that robe, and the color of the robe being match with your aura. Can you see the aura of that guy? It's the first photograph. We can start to do a bit of same thing on this planet with the aura. It's the first step. Don't worry, it's not, unfortunately, it's not a very, very good photograph. First step. That one is a bit better. Yeah. So, she explained that to me, and I was amazed. I didn't really understand what she was talking about. She said, Michel, if on your planet you could read the aura, not only see the aura, but read the aura, you would use less Panadol and less medication, because you could use the aura to know how to match the colors of your suit, example, your dress, whatever, your room, and you will be in much better health. But what is the aura? Many people still don't know what is the aura. The aura is simply, okay, this is the first step, is very, very bad photograph, but the aura is simply the emission of rays coming from the chakra. Here, you can see that guy got that chakra, which is on the top of the crown, is pineal gland. That chakra is a bouquet, we call. That's the second chakra. Here, third, the photograph has been moved here. Third, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, those chakras give an emission. We are going to talk about that a bit more lighter, because for the moment I want to be nice with you and give you quick something else. You're waiting for it, or you don't. That's what happened with the robe she gave me. I was so happy with that robe. Incredible. By the way, we got a little stop here to tell you, my friend in Melbourne at the university, who is interrogating me, asked me question about that famous robe, made that shirt. That shirt exists. By the way, I got it. I am not going to undress for you, but I got one here under my, and give me a lot of energy. Believe me, I can't sleep with it. That is with the chakra. We'll talk about it later. He's done that, and of course made a photo montage and put that new cover. But this shirt is a sort of things working on this planet now with the chakra and the color. It's 14 different monochromatic color. But he's a scientist. He's done it. He's done it in Melbourne. Now, that's why that shirt is very brilliant here. But that's the work with the aura. Now, aura. Remember, I am in my doko. I wear my robe. I don't want to confuse you. I wear my robe. I'm so happy. She laughed again. Oh my God, she said, etc. And she told me about the Panadol and all that stuff. And she said, now we have to hurry up because they're waiting for us. I said, who is waiting for us? I didn't dare to ask. And here we go. We embark on that platform, flying platform, and we went to the ocean again, and very, very fast. That platform can make a force field around it. You can't even feel the breeze. And we went to what she called the city of the 9 doko, which is dokos like that, very big doko, this form, and we went there. Then we walk, and finally we stop on the front of a big doko. And then Tao, who is always very happy, very easygoing, was suddenly very serious. And I say, oh my God, why she changed like that? You know, it's very, very bizarre because she doesn't laugh anymore, she doesn't joke. And she said, Michel, I'm going to, she's sort of stopping, just like that on the front of the doko. And she says, no door at the doko, but you have a light where you can cross. Like that you don't bump on something behind because you can't see. So that's what it is. And she stopped there and she sort of concentrate. She said, you are going to close your eyes for the luminosity. I'm going to take your mask off and we are going to come in. I was very intrigued. And I've done what she said. She took my mask off. And I felt she lead me by the shoulders. Of course, she's like that, so she take my shoulder like a kid. And we walk, my eyes closed. I could feel the force field of the doko. And I knew we were in, but I was very, very intrigued, see what's going on here. And we walk, and finally she said, you can open your eyes now. I opened my eyes, and you have to remember that. And I saw what I thought it was, 7 statues in front of me in a sort of semicircle on the front of the doko. Everybody can hear me there? It's okay? Thank you. You have to tell me because with my accent and everything, and if you want to come on the front, it's okay. And
it's difficult to hear and to see. See better over this side, but hear better over that side.
Yeah. You want to come here?
Well, I see the screen better here.
Oh yeah. No, I can't go there because I want to show you a lot of things. But if you want to come here, it's good because it's more work here than there. There it's almost finished. And I look at there, and it was 7 statues, all wearing their famous robes, all sitting on different color seats, all also with different colors, very important. And I was wondering what I was doing there, because also I wasn't sure if they were statues, and they were not. They were the 7 master of the planet. Nothing to do with